Max sat in a large cafe in the heart of the city, bathed in spring sunlight. With each spoonful of coffee, he felt a sense of restlessness and impatience. His mind was buzzing with elusive ideas, and his heart was beating so fast that he decided to capture his thoughts in a notebook. Right here in this cafe, he took the first step toward a big dream. Max had always dreamed of creating something significant, something that would leave a mark on the world. While his work in the technology industry was important, he felt he could do more. His dream of becoming an entrepreneur and launching his own startup finally took precedence. Choosing a place where ideas were born best, a cafe where the scent of fresh coffee mixed with the energy of the city, Max, wrapped in his favorite scarf, felt that this day would be special. He began jotting down his thoughts, sketching clever diagrams and charts. His first idea was like a flash of light. He envisioned the future in the application of artificial intelligence to optimize business processes. It was not just an improvement, it was a revolution. He imagined how his startup would change the business landscape and become a catalyst for a new stage of development. With every note in his notebook, Max realized that this was more than just a startup. It was his life mission, his way of leaving a mark on the world. Filled with enthusiasm, he finished his coffee, put the notebook in his bag, and left the cafe, ready to turn his dream into reality. Max headed home, where his desk was cluttered with books and laptops. His room became a place where innovation was born. Satisfied with his first day of creation, he went to bed with a smile on his face, ready for new challenges and opportunities that tomorrow would bring. The next morning brought freshness and new horizons for Max. He started his day with a morning run, giving himself a chance to ponder his ideas. With every step, he felt that creating a startup was not just a quest for success but also a significant responsibility to future users and the team. After the run, Max sat at his desk, where a large laptop screen and a notebook with previous notes awaited him. He delved into studying concepts of artificial intelligence, exploring technological trends, and analyzing market opportunities. Among countless ideas, he suddenly stopped. His gaze fixated on the idea of using artificial intelligence to optimize production and logistics for small businesses. It was an idea that sparked great interest in him, a feeling that this was what he had been searching for. Max embarked on in-depth research and development of the concept for his startup. He studied every aspect, determining how his innovative product could address issues and improve efficiency in the small business sector. Each section he delved into provided him with a new perspective on his future platform. With each passing day, the idea evolved and became more concrete. Max spent countless hours discussing his thoughts with experts in the technology and business fields. He sought criticism and constructive feedback to understand all possible risks and advantages of his approach. Over time, Max formulated a clear plan of action. He identified the key features of his product, its competitive advantages, and target audience. His idea of optimizing small businesses using artificial intelligence became not just a dream but a specific action plan. It was time to seek funding for his idea. Max crafted a presentation that clearly conveyed his vision, benefits, and potential outcomes. He prepared for negotiations and questions, confident in his idea and ready for the challenges that the future held. Launching a startup was not just about creating a product but also choosing the right path for its promotion in the business world. Max believed in his idea, feeling that it could not only be a successful company but also change industry standards. His dream of innovation was becoming a reality step by step. Max recognized that to bring his ambitious idea to life, he needed not only his efforts but also a strong and diverse team. Finding talented individuals who shared his vision became the next step in the grand plan. Max conducted numerous interviews with various professionals, ranging from programmers to marketers and designers. He aimed to build a team where each member would contribute uniquely and share the desire to achieve a common goal. After a few weeks, Max assembled the perfect team, bringing together different talents and skills. Programmers with experience in artificial intelligence, marketers with impressive sales backgrounds, and designers capable of transforming ideas into aesthetically appealing products. The initial weeks were dedicated to refining work processes and fostering team spirit. Max organized weekly meetings where each team member could express their thoughts, ideas, and questions. This open exchange helped avoid misunderstandings and promoted mutual understanding among all startup members. Each team member understood the importance of their role and felt a responsibility toward the common goal. A team culture gradually formed, where everyone could freely voice their ideas and participate in decision-making. The team realized that their success depended on collaboration and collective effort. Programmers worked on developing the product's intelligent core, marketers actively developed the sales strategy, and designers created an interface that would impress users with its attractiveness and ease of use. Over time, the team evolved from just a group of experts to a true family. They shared not only professional successes but also personal joys and challenges. Mutual support and dedication to the idea became the foundation for the startup's continued development. After the successful launch of the project, the team organized celebrations and parties where new ideas and plans for the future were discussed. Max understood that the key to success was not only technology but also people who believed in their mission and worked together to achieve a common goal. The team became the engine that accelerated the startup and took it to new levels. They were all on the same wavelength, understanding that their innovative ideas could change the industry and become a significant player in the business world. Working with such a grateful and talented team became a great achievement and an endless source of inspiration for Max. Max's team worked on developing a prototype that would serve as the flagship of their startup. This stage proved critical, as the quality of the prototype would determine the initial reaction of users and investors. Max realized that every detail mattered, and even a small mistake could influence the perception of their product. The first step was conducting a detailed analysis of concepts and defining the core functions the prototype should perform. Programmers delved deep into developing the intelligent core, ensuring optimal performance and system efficiency. Marketers devised a strategy for user interaction and studied how to position the product in the market. After intense work, the team chose a concept that reflected the startup's core values: simplicity, efficiency, and innovation. Designers began embodying this concept in the prototype, creating an interface that impressed with its modernity and aesthetics. The prototype development period was filled with trials and corrections. Every element of the product underwent careful analysis, and the team addressed flaws and improved details. Max took on the role of coordinator, assisting the team in overcoming challenges and determining optimal solutions. The testing process of the prototype became a crucial stage before its presentation to the wider public. Max decided to involve experts and representatives of the target audience in beta testing to gather real feedback and identify potential areas for improvement. During testing, the team gained invaluable experience interacting with real users. They studied their needs, reactions, and suggestions to ensure maximum adaptability of the product to market requirements. While many feedback responses were positive, there were also constructive criticisms that helped the team enhance the prototype. Workdays became longer, but the team was filled with enthusiasm and determination to achieve high results. After several months of intense work, the prototype was ready for official presentation. Max and his team were prepared to impress the world with their innovative development and set new standards in the industry. Anticipation for the next stage of working on the startup brought Max and his team new feelings of energy and responsibility. They put in countless efforts to bring their product to an official launch. The startup office was filled with an atmosphere of casual nervousness and unwavering dedication to the common cause. Before the big day, the team conducted the final round of testing and refinement for the product. They scrutinized every aspect, from safety and stability to the interface and user experience. Each team member was focused on perfecting the details to ensure impeccable quality. However, just before the launch, Max decided to gather the entire team and listen to each individual. He wanted to know how each person felt before the big day, what fears and expectations they had. This open dialogue served not only as a psychological release for the team but also as an opportunity to discover additional possibilities for improving the product. During the meeting, each team member shared their thoughts and emotions. It turned out that they all collectively experienced this crucial moment, but pride and dedication to the task outweighed all fears. The assembled team, which was previously just a group of professionals, now became a real body united by a common goal. The startup launch took place with a grand event in the city center. Max and his team shone in brand-style attire, ready to present their innovative development to the world. The venue was filled with guests, including investors, media representatives, as well as partners and friends of the startup. Everyone was eager to see what innovation was hidden behind the mysterious cover. During the presentation, Max delivered his speech, sharing the startup story from the initial idea to the development and testing of the prototype. His words were filled with emotion and a belief that their work would change the industry. He thanked each team member and expressed gratitude for their unwavering efforts. After the speech, it was time to reveal their innovative development to the world. The screen unfolded and the prototype of the new product appeared before the guests. The hall fell silent and hearts beat in anticipation. The reaction was more than impressive. Applause and expressions of admiration filled the room. Investors were impressed with the potential of the startup and its implementation. Questions and proposals flew, and Max and his team energetically and enthusiastically responded to each one. During the networking session, guests had the opportunity to interact with the prototype and share their thoughts. After the events concluded, the team felt a significant sense of accomplishment and relaxation. It was not just the launch of a startup, it was the first step towards creating something great and meaningful. Max and his team converged in the belief that they had changed the industry and set the stage for a new exciting phase in their entrepreneurial journey. After the successful launch of the startup, Max's team not only felt immense satisfaction from their achievement but also harbored a desire to continue developing their innovative development. New horizons and challenges unfolded before them, and they were eager to address them. The team began actively working on expanding the functionality of their product. They listened to user feedback, analyzed data, and explored new possibilities for optimization. Programmers improved the intelligent core by adding new algorithms and features, making the product even more efficient. Designers worked on enhancing the interface, making it more intuitive and appealing to users. Max was convinced that continuous updates and improvement of the product were the keys to maintaining competitiveness in the market. To enter new markets and broaden the audience, Max decided to develop partnerships and collaborate with other companies in similar industries. He believed that joint agreements and partnerships could provide additional growth opportunities. The team actively negotiated with potential partners, discussing mutual benefits and collaboration possibilities. This opened up new horizons and allowed the product to gain recognition on an international level. With the successful launch of the startup, numerous investment opportunities arose. Impressed by the results and potential of the product, investors expressed a desire to invest in the startup's development. Max and his team carefully discussed all proposals, selecting investors who shared similar values and a willingness to contribute to the company's growth. Over time, the startup expanded, adding new features and reaching different market segments. The development team worked on integrating the product with other popular services and expanding its functionality. This allowed the startup to adapt to changing market demands and enter previously untapped segments. As the technology market constantly evolved, Max and his team were in a perpetual search for new technologies and innovations. They actively studied and tested new developments to stay at the forefront of their industry. Max understood that the company's success was impossible without the development of its culture and personnel. He invested time and effort in fostering a team spirit and creating an environment where each employee could feel like a valuable team member. Regular training, courses, and individual development plans helped the team grow together with the company. With each new step, Max and his team discovered new opportunities, overcame challenges, and developed their startup. Their dedication to innovation and continuous improvement allowed them to become true leaders in their industry, and their story continued to write new pages in the business world. After successfully deploying the product in the market, Max and his team decided to focus on testing and developing new features. This stage was crucial for maintaining a high level of competitiveness and user satisfaction. Max understood that product testing is an ongoing process. Thanks to user feedback and collected data, they identified the most crucial directions for development. To ensure comprehensive testing, it was decided to expand the circle of testers by involving new users from different regions and use cases. The team organized focus groups, conducted surveys, and analyzed user behavior during product usage. They actively implemented changes and improvements based on identified shortcomings and user preferences. To attract new users and position the product in the international market, the startup decided to go global. The team adapted the product to different languages and regional specificities, providing localized versions and support for various cultures. Max sought opportunities to collaborate with foreign companies and partners to effectively enter new markets. This included interacting with local partners, studying local markets, and understanding user needs. One of the main priorities was ensuring the safety and confidentiality of users. With the growing popularity of the startup, the volume of attacks and attempts of unauthorized access increased. The team improved security systems, implemented new encryption technologies, and enhanced monitoring processes. In a world where mobility becomes increasingly important, developing mobile applications became a necessity. Max and his team embarked on developing an innovative mobile application that would provide users with a convenient and accessible way to use their product. Excited about their success, the team decided to focus on advertising to attract new users. They created a vibrant and emotional advertising campaign that impressed with its originality and high-quality imagery. Social networks and online platforms became the main tools for popularizing the product. Due to the growth of work volumes and increasing company needs, Max expanded his team. He attracted talented professionals and leaders with experience in innovation who were eager to contribute to the startup's success. The company's offices were located in different parts of the world, allowing them to provide better support for local users and develop business in various cultural environments. Diversification and product improvement helped the startup maintain its growth pace and remain a leader in its industry. Max and his team's success story continued to impress the world with innovation and entrepreneurship. Despite the tremendous success that brought popularity and recognition to the startup, it also faced numerous challenges and obstacles. Max and his team demonstrated the true strength of their leadership by addressing difficulties and enhancing their product. With the increasing number of users, the startup faced various technical challenges. Users had expectations for maintaining product stability and speed. To avoid negative reviews and preserve the reputation, the team worked on improving the product architecture and optimizing server resources. As the startup gained popularity, numerous competitors emerged, some attempting to replicate the idea and functionality of the product. To stay ahead, Max and his team organized innovative measures, continuously enhancing and expanding their product. The development team implemented new features and technologies that were challenging to replicate. Partnerships and strategic agreements allowed them to remain unique and provide the product with a competitive advantage. With the rapid growth of users, the number of unauthorized access attempts and cyber attacks increased. The security engineering team strengthened security measures, improved detection systems, and enhanced incident response processes. Max also actively collaborated with cybersecurity experts and conducted educational events for users, teaching them about security measures and risk awareness. There were moments when negative user feedback or product issues led to crisis situations. Effective communication with the community and efficient issue resolution became crucial. Max and his team openly listened to feedback, provided thorough responses, and promptly addressed problems. This helped maintain user trust and quickly overcome crisis situations. To expand functionality and meet different user needs, the startup considered introducing new additional services. This included integration with other popular applications and platforms, developing additional tools and services for users. With the growth in the user base, improving customer support and service became essential. Creating an effective feedback system, implementing online chat, and developing a knowledge base helped optimize interaction with users and ensure their satisfaction with the service. All these challenges helped Max and his team understand the importance of flexibility and continuous improvement. Each problem became an opportunity for growth and enhancement, making their story more vibrant and impressive. Despite all the challenges the startup faced, Max and his team continued to move forward, striving to revitalize and elevate the product to a new level. This stage was a time of internal review and strategic decisions to ensure stability and long-term success. Max and his team identified the key reasons for the emergence of problems and conducted a deep analysis. This included technical aspects, strategic decisions, and ways of interacting with users. Based on the data obtained, a reorganization of certain departments and process optimization was decided. To overcome challenges, Max decided to actively seek strategic partners. He looked for companies that could complement their product and provide additional benefits. Partnership agreements not only helped resolve issues but also expanded opportunities for further growth. Max actively worked on rebuilding user trust through open and honest communication. He personally reached out to users, provided explanations regarding identified problems, and assured them that everything possible was being done to address them. This helped retain a portion of loyal users and restore a positive company image. Max realized that to regain interest in the product and attract new users, innovative solutions needed to be implemented. He motivated the team to create new features and technologies that made their product more competitive in the market. To announce the recovery and new opportunities to the world, the startup developed a recovery advertising campaign. It became a crucial tool for attracting attention, sharing positive changes, and convincing users of the product's value. To provide more effective customer support, Max expanded the support team and developed a user training system. Online content, webinars, and frequent updates to the knowledge base helped support users and made interaction with the product more comfortable. Considering user experience as a primary priority, the startup team worked on improving the interface and product interaction. They conducted user experience testing, implemented changes based on feedback, and ensured a positive user experience. Max identified the need for additional investments to support strategic initiatives and resume development. He actively engaged in fundraising, attracting investors who believed in the potential and prospects of the company. The recovery became a time of transformation and improvement for the startup. Max and his team not only solved problems but also used them as a catalyst for new achievements and growth. With marked improvements and strategic steps, Max's startup entered a new stage of development. It was a time when they implemented new ideas, expanded their geographic influence, and achieved global success. To impress their users again, the startup decided to introduce new features and modules. The development team worked on innovative ideas that expanded the product's functionality. This included smart algorithms, integration with other popular services, and additional tools for users. Max recognized that success in the modern business world requires a global presence. The startup embarked on a global initiative, exploring opportunities to expand into new markets. Product launches in different countries were accompanied by studying cultural peculiarities and the needs of local users. Max was convinced that leveraging advanced technologies is the key to long-term success. The team actively researched technological trends and engaged experts to implement innovations. Artificial intelligence, image recognition, and augmented reality became integral components of the successful product development. To enhance security and user trust, Max decided to implement blockchain technology. This allowed ensuring the reliability of data storage, tracking, and confirming transactions. Blockchain also became a transparency element and helped address security issues. Successful startups typically don't overlook global issues and challenges. Max and his team actively embraced social responsibility, developing initiatives for environmental sustainability, supporting charities, and engaging in other social projects that became part of their brand. Global success for the startup also required a thorough market and competitor analysis. Max refined marketing and sales strategies, identifying competitors' strengths and weaknesses, as well as market capabilities. Max understood that an improved product can only exist with an enhanced team. He actively worked on developing a team culture, creating a stimulating environment, and supporting innovative thinking among the staff. To support all these strategic initiatives, Max continued to attract financial resources. He worked with investors, created capital attraction strategies, and ensured effective financial use to maximize results. This stage was a time of great victories and global recognition. Max's startup became a success story, acknowledged not only by its audience but also worldwide. Through innovative ideas, technological achievements, and strong leadership, they built not only a successful business but also left their mark in the history of innovation. On the path to success, Max's startup acknowledged that an active community and interaction with users are key elements in maintaining loyalty and further growth. Recognizing the importance of communicating with the audience and implementing new engagement methods, they were able to create not just a product but a true community of fans. Max and his team considered user feedback for product improvement. They introduced interactive features and surveys allowing users to influence product development. This became part of their engagement strategy, ensuring interaction and collaboration. The startup actively used social media and specialized platforms to interact with users. They not only listened to suggestions and complaints but also engaged in open dialogues, shared behind-the-scenes insights, and allowed users to get to know their team. Organizing contests, giveaways, and special events for the community became a tradition. These not only evoked emotions and interest but also provided the opportunity to win products or services, attracting more users. Understanding the relevance of mobility, the startup actively developed communication through mobile apps and messengers. This ensured immediate contact, simplified communication, and made the brand more accessible. The startup utilized interactive technologies such as virtual reality and augmented reality to create engaging interactive experiences for users. This allowed them to elevate interaction to a new level and generate unique experiences. The startup implemented community programs providing active users with the opportunity to become part of the internal team or influence the product development strategy. This fostered loyalty and a sense of participation. Advertising campaigns were aimed at community development and supporting existing users. The startup created advertisements based on real feedback and success stories from the community. Max's startup became not just a company selling a product but also an active and interactive community. This not only retained existing users but constantly attracted new ones, creating a truly cult brand. Eventually, Max's startup achieved impressive heights and became a recognized leader in its field. It was a time for celebrating achievements but also for facing new challenges and entering a new stage of development. Concluding a significant stage of development, Max and his team organized a massive event to celebrate successes and express gratitude to the community. It was a time to thank loyal users, partners, and everyone who believed in their mission. Max realized that today's success doesn't guarantee success tomorrow. He began strategic planning for the future, evaluating new opportunities, trends, and challenges. The startup considered paths for expansion, new markets, and continued innovation. Partnerships were already a crucial part of success, but Max recognized their even greater importance for the future. He worked on strengthening existing partnerships and actively explored new strategic partnerships for further growth. Built on the experience of previous stages, Max considered the introduction of new products and services. This could involve expanding the functionality of existing products or launching entirely new products that cater to evolving market needs. Max established an innovation center focusing on researching and developing new technologies. This would allow the startup to stay at the forefront of technological and industrial trends. With success comes great responsibility. Max decided to increase the global impact of his business and actively engage in social responsibility. He identified social and environmental initiatives that would become a crucial part of the company's strategy. Max continued to attract financial resources to realize ambitious plans. He refined investment attraction strategies, developed growth plans, and ensured the effective use of finances to maximize results. The startup's development went hand in hand with the development of its team and corporate culture. Max continued to invest in the professional and personal development of his team, creating an open environment for creativity and innovation. Max's startup always set goals beyond the ordinary. Facing global challenges, they sought unconventional solutions, participated in global initiatives, and became part of the solutions to global problems. Max wanted his startup to leave not only a successful business but also a lasting legacy. He planned to create a foundation to support startups, social projects, and educational initiatives. This marked the end of Max's startup story, a story of triumph, perseverance, and inexhaustible creativity. It was not just a business but an adventure that changed his life and the lives of many others. New beginnings, innovations, and social responsibility remained the foundation of their journey, making them an example for others on how to achieve success and leave the world a better place. Thank you for being with us today. I hope that this story has brought you emotions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss any of our new stories. Thank you for your support. You are the best.